Hello, welcome back to Chat About It, Don't Shout About It with me, Rachel, the Queen of the Woke, as crowned by one of my haters. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed already. I couldn't do this without you. So I'm going to get into some statistics. Before I do that, I just want to address something. So Lin Yu-ting, I should have mentioned this yesterday. Lin Yu-ting, I don't even know if she should have actually progressed to the final, or at least she should have had some sanctions brought against her because she used an illegal move in boxing. She used the rabbit punch, which is an exceptionally dangerous move, and that should have been sanctioned. So I'm debating whether or not Lynn should have gone to the final. There was a TikTok that I didn't show you yesterday, and I purposely didn't show you because this was really weird, and I think it may come up in the article that I'm going to look at later. So I will tie it in then. Right. So I was asked to have a look at some statistic for Imane Khelif. She's won 42 bouts. She's had 56. She's won 42 of them. 6 of them have been knockouts, and there have been 9 like fails, losses. There we go. I'll just bring up Angela Creaney's here on my screen, my personal screen. She's actually been boxing a lot longer than Imane. Imane's been boxing since 2018. Karini's been boxing since 2013. She's had 108 bouts. 84 of those have been wins, 4 knockouts. And she has been knocked out once and 23 losses. Now, I couldn't find Imane's final opponent, but I do have Luca. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Anna Hamori from Hungary. She has been boxing since 2018 as well. She's had 80. She's done. Sorry, excuse me. She's done 33 bouts. She's had 18 wins, 3 KOs, 14 losses, and 1 KO. And then the other one that I was able to find is Janjayam Suwanfeng. Suwanafeng. I think I've pronounced that correctly. She has had 23 bouts. Her career started in 2019, and she has had 14 wins with 1 knockout and 6 losses, and she's not been knocked out. I'm no good at statistics. I'm mega dyscalculia, but I thought that I would give you those statistics and see what you can make of them. I really, to me, numbers mean a real gobbledygook, but if someone would like to explain it, please don't say go and research it. Please don't, because I just can't get my head around statistics ever. But I was asked to do some statistics, so I have done. Now, of course, there has been a lot of back. It has resulted in Iman, sorry, I've been pronouncing the name wrong all the time. She's filed a legal complaint. So this is according to the Daily Mail. Olympic champion gender row boxer Imane Khelif files harassment complaint into digital lynching amid disputes about whether gold medal winner is actually female. Again, it's not being disputed by the IOC. So let's just read through this and then let me know what you think. Imane Khelif, the Algerian boxer at the center of a gender dispute at the Paris Olympics, has filed a formal legal complaint with French prosecutors urging them to investigate online harassment. Khelif won the gold medal in the women's welterweight 66 kg category on Friday against China's Liu Yang, but has been in the spotlight after being subjected to harassment and abuse. This is alleged, by the way, on social media by those who questioned her gender. Misinformation on the internet and the results of unspecified eligibility tests by a controversial and discredited boxing body led to suggestions that Khelif, along with fellow Olympian Lin Yu-ting of Taiwan, was not female. But Khelif's lawyer, Nabil Bodi, sorry if I butchered that, said a complaint had been filed with the Paris prosecutors on Friday alleging harassment and abuse after a storm of hateful comments was shared online during the contest of champions. The complaint has not been made against someone specific, but instead will spark an investigation into who started what her lawyer called a digital lynching. That is going to be exceptionally difficult to prove. It'll be interesting to see what, with everything that's been going on in the UK, if anyone from the UK actually will get mentioned in this. That will be very interesting to see. But I know a lot of countries have their rights to freedom of speech, so this is going to be very, very difficult. A press release issued by the lawyer on Saturday evening read, after sporting time comes legal time. Having just won a gold medal at the 2024 Paris Olympics Games, the boxer Imane Khelif has decided to take on a new fight, that of justice, dignity, and honor. Ms. Khelif has recruited our firm, which has filed yesterday a complaint for aggravated cyber harassment with the Online Hate Unit of the Paris Prosecutor's Office. The criminal investigation will determine who has initiated this misogynistic and sexist campaign, but will also focus on who has fed this digital lynch. Now, I'm going to be honest, I hadn't seen anything until yesterday about Khalif's religion or the fact that she's Muslim. I hadn't seen that. People were calling it into question because of what the IBA has said. I don't think it's got anything to do with the fact that Imane is Muslim. If you had to go down that route, then you need to actually then take a look at yu-ting and any other athlete that would have wanted to compete with potential DSD. You, you can't just say that about one person and then say that's not the same for the other person. That's just ridiculous. And I tend to consider myself a bit more sort of central. I've read a lot of right wing things about this particular controversy that don't mention race at all, and the same on the left. So I don't know really where this has come from. The unfair harassment suffered by this champion boxer will remain the greatest stain of these Olympic Games. Khelif has defied the misinformation throughout the competition and told a press conference after winning her medal, I am a woman like any woman. I was born a woman and I lived as a woman, but there are enemies to success and they can't digest my success. She later added, all that is being said about me on social media is immoral. I want to change the minds of people around the world. Khelif and Lin are both previous Olympic competitors. The Algerian represented her country at Tokyo 2020, where she was defeated by Ireland's Kelly Harrington in the quarterfinals, while Lin failed to make it past the early rounds at the same games. Now, there is a big difference from 2020 to 2024, although that would have been 2021 because it was postponed a year due to the coup. 3 years makes all the difference. Trust me. The row came about because of the reputed eligibility test Khelif underwent in 2023 after she fought Russian boxer during the IBA's Women World Championship in New Delhi. However, online misinformation has suggested Khelif possessed XY chromosomes, making her biologically male, or had elevated levels of testosterone, or that she was transgender or intersex. It's illegal to be transgender in Algeria. So that's a no-no. And I've acknowledged that there is a possibility that DSD could be the case. But Khelif was born female, carries a female passport, and is from Algeria, where it is illegal to change your gender. This is why I believe that this has been such an adamant thing. The IBA has also refused to share further details of its tests, saying specifics would remain confidential. Yes, because that is legally binding. They cannot share those results. In a statement issued earlier in the Games, the IOC hit out at the aggression against these two athletes based entirely on this arbitrary decision, which was taken without any proper procedure. It said every person has the right to practice sport without discrimination. So there you go. It's resulted in a legal complaint. So who knows where this will go now? So there you go. Chat about it, don't chat about it. Let me know what you think. Like the video if you would like to like the video. Subscribe if you would like to. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. for Keep It Positive. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.